Sunair Children's Foundation. We are really honoured to accept this award, and we are even more honoured to be among such wonderful organisations. Ruth talked about homelessness in general, but one of the things we do not talk about as a society are homeless children. And homeless children are amongst the most vulnerable and forgotten children in our society. But they're just like any other kid. Your kids, my grandkids, anybody else's. They need an education. They need an education to succeed. They need an education if they are to, thank you, if they are to break this terrible cycle of poverty and homelessness. And most of all, they need an education to have hope. And I think that's what School on Wheels provides more than anything else. We provide hope. And our mission is to reduce the gaps in the education of homeless children from kindergarten through grade 12. But I always feel that more than anything else, we provide our students with role models, positive role models, who give them hope that their lives will be better, hope that they will survive, hope that they will go to school, stay in school, and succeed in school. The very first student I tutored was in Skid Row. He lived in a roach, rat-infested hotel in Skid Row. His name was Jonathan, and he was 7 years old, and he couldn't read or write. And I met with him every day for every week for about 6 months. And then one day I went along and he was gone. And that's what happens with homeless kids. They move constantly, and so they fall further and further behind in their education. But Jonathan taught me one thing. He taught me about courage. I've never seen such persistence in all of the students that we deal with. You can't believe how courageous these kids are. Just to get up in the morning, to go to school and stay in school and study and do what they're supposed to do as a child, and that's to learn. And so I have been blessed to be with School on Wheels. I've been blessed to know these students and our volunteers. And I can't tell you how much I've learned from our students, the persistence, the determination, the grit to overcome the tremendous barriers to getting an education. So on their behalf and on behalf of School on Wheels, thank you so much for this award and for this check.